first and foremost, thank you for sitting down with us, but we need to talk about your choice in footwear, okay?
Yeah.
The Crocs.
Yeah.
Talk to me about this.
Yeah, I'm in South Florida, so I think it's the very good option. They're very versatile. Me and Breck actually have long discussions about what Crocs I should buy next at breakfast, but yeah.
So you have them on chill right now, because usually when they are activated, it's when you
sport
have
mode.
them back up the...
Yeah, I've argued to wear them in the gym in sport mode, but a lot have argued that it's not the correct footwear.
So you and Breck are the only ones that have Crocs on. I thought you were coming just straight from the shower. This is why you had them on.
No. These are an everyday essential for me. I got them in beige, so they mix and match with a lot of things. But yeah, I think Nick maybe wears them too. But me and Breck are definitely Croc enthusiasts, yeah.
Okay, well, let's get into it. Obviously, you guys have been on a tear, to say the least. But something that struck me, which was really interesting from Phil Neville, is one of the fittest teams in the league. They've brought over a fitness team that's worked with some of the top women's side, that have won the World Cups. Has that played a role in you guys being able to pull off these late game winners or these late game equalizers?
Yeah, I think fitness does definitely play a part. But I think it's also the mentality of the team, which has come over a certain period of time. I don't think you just have it as a team. I think you have to kind of cultivate it and grow it. And yeah, I think now we have a team who is very fit, who towards the end of games now has that belief that we can get back into games. I think a lot of our last couple of games we've been down and we've got points from losing positions. So yeah, hopefully we can continue that. And everybody on the fitness staff side of things has really helped everyone. And sometimes you can say there's a language barrier, but I think the kind of culture we've created makes it so that everyone feels comfortable. And I think that's one of the most important things.
Now you talk about culture. How have you guys made it comfortable for maybe people that are tuning in that only see that on-field stuff or the little clips for the pre-match stuff that they see on social media?
I think that again, I think it takes time. I think you need a couple players. Gregory is our captain, but he's very welcoming. And then I think on the pitch when we train, there is that kind of bite, and trainings do get very intense, and I think players coming in can respect that, and then off the pitch we can be friends. And I think it's a very good place to be at right now, and I think our run of form has shown that, and hopefully we can continue that.
Who are those players you talk about off the pitch, like Gregory obviously getting the captaincy? Who are those players with the bite within the side in those 5v5s that you don't want to be on their team, but you love going against them as well?
It honestly really depends on the day. Some people wake up on the wrong side of the bed and you do not want to go near them during training. But there are some constants. Gregory's a constant. Don't really want to go near Damien during training.
Don't really want to go for him in a game.
Yeah, either. Not because he's reckless, just because he plays with such a intensity that it's very difficult to match. So we're very happy that he's on our side. But yeah, it makes training competitive, and I think that's what we need to get better as a team.
I love that you're so just like cool, calm, and collective around leadership, because you're someone, I think I said it to you when they brought you back in this season, that all the fans wanted to see you back because of not only what you produce on the pitch, but what you produce off the pitch and just your leadership. Talk to us a little bit about that, because someone that I always see you just mucking around with pre-match is Bryce Duke on the pitch. Why do you guys do that?
We do need to take games seriously, but I think it is important to, have fun. We are very, very lucky, all of us, to be playing soccer for a living, football for a living. But yeah, I think it's just good to kind of get your mind off the game, the seriousness of it all. So yeah, me and Bryce just kind of have a little play about and have some fun. But yeah, aside from that, leadership-wise, I kind of just try and keep the mood friendly and fun. And it is also important to have that switch to where you keep it serious. But I think everybody on the team kind of knows when to turn that switch on, when to be serious, and when to kind of have a bit more fun.
And your role, you touched about, being serious and having a little bit of a laugh, but your role within the side for Inter Miami, sometimes you start these matches, sometimes you come in around the 60th minute to change, the mentality or maybe even the spark within that. How do you kind of, because that's a difficult role to be able to balance, but you do it brilliantly.
Yeah, I think you just have to kind of prepare yourself mentally. I think it helps that in training, everybody is so competitive, and it is a very competitive group of players. So when I don't start games, I know that when I come on, I have to make an impact to help the team not only, but to also say, you know what, I deserve to start games. But at the moment, everyone's playing so well at the moment. And I don't want to jinx us, but everyone's playing really well at the moment. And that means me coming off the bench and changing games or me starting. I think I'll do whatever is necessary to help the team.
You look at someone like Gonzalo Higuain that struggled in the first 2 seasons. He looks like a completely different player, and it's since bringing someone in from Toronto, that certain Canadian that we'll get to in a short moment. How have those two kind of changed the mentality and just that leadership on the pitch and being able to score goals from different points, not just from wide areas, service from those wide areas, but centrally now?
I don't really need to speak about Alejandro too much. I think the quality that he brings was a given. It was always going to be there. It didn't surprise me, but he is very helpful with the younger players. Helps me, Bryce, Emerson, very vocal, which, I mean, I didn't really expect him to be so vocal as in coming in so quickly, but he's integrated so well, and hopefully he feels very welcomed because we are very happy that he's here, helping us a lot at the moment.
Yeah, I think we're all very happy that he's here. I don't think the Toronto fans are very happy that he's here now, but we are. We're delighted. Playoff push. I know you don't want to look too far into the future, but you guys, the last 4 games have been wild. 2 draws, 2 wins, 3-2, that late game winner, 2 goals from Alejandro. But now looking forward, you play a lot of those teams twice. You play Orlando. That game obviously got moved to October 5th, that derby as well. So how are you guys taking this playoff push just mentally and just preparing for it as well?
Game by game, for sure. We're not looking too far, like you said. Just the next game, and if we just try and get points in the next game. And if not, then so be it. We go into the next game. But we're kind of just focusing on what we have ahead of us, one step at a time.